Let's record. Are we live? There we are. Focus. Okay, so this is a video about my fitness at the age of 41. Yes, I'm getting old. I'm in my 40s, and it's getting harder and harder every damn day. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. But either way, if you watch this video, hopefully you can pull something from it that helps you with your fitness if you're in your 40s, 50s, or even older. In just a little moment, I'll actually share with you one specific thing that I do, or maybe that I pay for, that I find saves me something like 3, 4, 5 hours a week, and then also pays enormous dividends over time. I'm talking over a year, 2 years, 3 years. That really helps me keep my fitness and health in check. And then the other thing to know as you watch this, it's filmed largely in a vlog style format over the course of multiple different days, over different weeks. And it's just to give you a sense of everything I might do on a daily or weekly basis to take care of myself, but also need to preface? Yeah, that's the word. I need to preface that my wife is all over in this video because we spend time together. And I want to point out that she is not in her 40s. She is in her early 30s. She's very, very youthful. But in the case or scenario where she watches this and I may have inadvertently applied that she is also in her 40s, I do not want her to kill me, okay? So I needed to say that for liability reasons. And I don't want to get the lawyers involved this early into a marriage. So with that in mind, let's get started. Let's take a look at some of the things I do to stay healthy at 41.
What up? Saturday vlog. I worked out 12 times this week. So we're giving Tiff a little workout at Atomic Outpost in Austin, Texas. And while Tiff works hard today, I'm gonna relax on the rower and just enjoy myself. Rower is relaxing. It's just this pretending to be in the ocean. It's 5 minutes on the rower for me. Tiff is doing some time under tension squats. So 3 seconds down. Let's time her. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up. 3 seconds at the bottom, 3 seconds down for 6 to 10 reps. Atomic does all of our programming. So you sign up, they basically email you every week, but they also put it up, the workouts in the gym. How was that?
That was good.
It's good.
I felt the time under tension.
Time under tension.
I think it worked.
And the training always changes, anywhere from 4 to 8 to 12 weeks. It's generally based on getting more athletic, but we go through phases of strength, trying to gain size, doing a lot of cardio, high intensity down to aerobic. All of these training methodologies right here. We don't have the fan on right now because you can't. It's very hot. It's like 100. It's been 100 or over in Austin, coming up on a record number of days straight or something like that. At Atomic, they always give us a choice, a single movement of choice called. You get to pick between running, biking, rowing. I used to be a very good cyclist, so I don't really choose the bike often, but I've really been into rowing lately. I just find that it's more challenging from a muscular endurance perspective, so your back, biceps, I feel a lot, and even my core. I have a weak core. That's why I row. What do you like?
Not at all. I always like running the most. It's too hot and
Another benefit of biking or rowing right now in Texas is that you can stay inside. We run out on the street in the middle of a bunch of industrial traffic. You can see out here. There's like a camper van place across the street, auto shops, all kinds of shit like that. So another benefit. Plus I'm pretty good. I got long arms and legs, so that helps. So I mentioned earlier in this video that one of the things that saves me 3 to 5 hours a week is actually joining this gym. I think that this saves me a ton of time because they do two things essentially really well. One, they plan all the training and programming, So I do not have to think about that. I basically just come in here. It's on the screen over here. I'll show you a screenshot of a typical day. And I don't have to worry about it. I just come in here and execute on whatever it says. These guys eat, sleep, breathe, I think is the phrase. Training and progression and all of that stuff that I just don't care that much about, frankly, or have time to worry about. But I know it needs to be done. So just not having to think about what I'm going to do when I get to the gym saves me a ton of time. There's two other things that are really valuable here. And one is that they actually have classes where there's a coach. And I've learned a ton just about form, doing things right, where a coach is standing there. They're coaching everyone, so it's kind of like having a trainer. You don't always need that 100% one-on-one attention, but when you're doing something stupid, they tell you and they help you correct it, especially if you're injured as well. They give you alternative lifts, exercises, whatever. So that's super valuable. And then the second thing that I love is we have a good community of guys my age, positive, it's competitive, but it's fun just to see what the other guys can do versus yourself in different exercises, different high intensity things. And that pushes me to just work harder, especially when we have a super hard workout. The more people there are, the more you're motivated just to get it done and do it right. So that is what I think everyone should spend the money. When you're in your 40s, you probably have the money to pay for something like this, like a gym that has really good training, pay for a training plan, pay for a trainer on and off just to watch your form, make sure you're executing really well. Or if you're in Austin, just freaking join this gym. There's 2 of them in town. Or find something similar in your area. So it's now Friday after that Saturday workout you just saw Tiff in. One of the other things to try to do is walk every day, only about 30 minutes. I also try to carry a weight in my backpack. So right now I have like a 15-pound dumbbell, I think, 20, I don't know. Just to make it a little harder. But show us your hand from the workout yesterday at Atomic.
Ah!
It's nasty. And I got it on my knees. You know, being on my knees again. But Atomic had us do this workout. It was called Hell on Earth. And you need a partner for it. So Tiff and I split the partners. The deal is you have to do 1,000 weighted step-ups. Tiff had to do 15-pound dumbbell. I did a 25-pound male-female difference. But only one person could do step-ups at a time. While the one person is doing step-ups, the other person has to take a sandbag. So for guys, it was 60 pounds, I think. For females, it was 40 pounds. And you have to get on basically a bear crawl and pull the sandbag across the gym floor for 100 meters. And then as soon as they're done with 100 meters, you switch. You just rotate who's doing step-ups. But the goal is just to get to 1,000 step-ups as soon as possible. Basically, it's a super grindy workout, constantly high heart rate, just trying to get through it. I think it took us around 41 to 43 minutes.
Yep.
I was too tired at the end to actually look at the clock, but I looked at it around 39. We were very close to finished. But Tiff, that shit, when you're doing the bear crawl with the sandbag, messed up Tiff's hands, messed up a couple other girls' hands.
Yeah, it's hard.
Somehow messed up my knees.
You must have been on your knees more than...
Yeah, I mean, bear crawling with a sandbag that long is difficult. I cannot bear crawl. My core starts to fail me. You'll see, I think earlier in this video, I talk about my weak core.
I honestly think my core was fine. It was like my shoulders trying to like keep myself up. That's why I think I was like putting a lot of weight on my hands. So now today the muscles in my upper back are pretty sore versus my core.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were doing dragging your knees on the ground when they're supposed to be levitated. So.
Yeah, I think it was more on the turnaround. So it's 100 meters, but you go 25 meters, turn around. And at first I was just like able to rotate and turn around in a bear crawl. But towards the end, I just was like on my fucking knees rotating around. And as you twist like that skin on your knee, I guess, I don't know.
The point being, we're pretty scarred from that workout yesterday. It was not easy.
Yeah, but I do find that these walks, at least for me, they help me recover and like kind of loosen me up, especially like hip flexors and stuff like that. Tiff hit the gym 5 times in the last 7 days, which is good for her. I've been pretty consistent for 2 or 3 weeks, but we're like most people. We fall off,
Yeah.
especially when we travel a lot.
I'll be in Houston for work this week, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stick
Work
to a
out.
plan. I'm gonna work out. Tuesday and Wednesday I have big dinners, so I'm probably not gonna work out those days, but I'm gonna get to it. the other days?
Yeah, I just have to pick strategic days. I, for example, have a 24-hour business trip this week, so I'll miss workout Tuesday. So normally we don't do anything like weight training or stuff on weekends, but sometimes we will when we know we're traveling like the following week. So we'll probably go to the gym tomorrow. Nobody's home.
We're back.
Woo!
Oh, good job. Push. We're back at Atomic. We have a free week coming up here. It is Sunday, so Tiff and I have to miss a day this week, so we're moving ahead, moving our Tuesday into our Sunday. The objective is upper body hypertrophy plus speed, endurance, plus some core work.
Yay.
So we're gonna warm up. 6 dumbbell bench press, 6 goblet squats, 6 renegade rows each side, and then 60 seconds on a bike. Tiff and I are a little hungover. Or not hungover, but we had a 7-hour birthday party for our friend Mike yesterday. It was a long day of pizza, socializing, so no energy. How do your hands look today? Show them.
This one looks disgusting. I'm still trying to wash it like all the time. This one has like pus coming out of it, which doesn't seem good. So I'm gonna try to take the skin off and put Neosporin on it.
Cool. Gross. Last set, dumbbell bench and rows. We're hurting. I'm hurting. I'm old. I cannot drink for 6-7 hours on a Saturday and then work out on a Sunday. Don't drink. Ruins your weekend. What you saw there was 4 rounds, 600-meter sprints on the bike. Tell they didn't look like sprints for us.
My legs are dead.
Talked about, I think, Friday, it's Sunday. On Friday we did 1,000 step-ups, weighted. So you could feel that in your quads and shit on the bike. But, you know, one less workout to do this week.
I ate like twice as much pizza as Travis did yesterday.
Yeah, this girl can smash pizza. I think I only had 2 pieces all day. I had some nachos though. Forgot I had nachos.
I had nachos too.
You had nachos as well?
And hummus.
And hummus. We just have core left.
Yeah.
Core, my least favorite of all exercises. So just finished off there with 4 rounds of core work, very pathetic core work. Basically toe touches, Russian twist, plank things, but my elbows are messed up, and knees, her hands are messed up, so we kind of did variations, 20 seconds each of those 4 rounds, and then 60 seconds rest. Now we get to go return shit, Sunday fun day. Hopefully in this video you've seen a little bit about what I do to stay healthy at 41. In summary, it's basically find someone else who plans your training, pay them, it's worth it. Find a trainer periodically, find a good community and good group of friends that help keep you motivated, especially during the tough workouts. And then just find extra things to do with whomever, friends, family, that you like to do, like walking as much as possible. Just something active you enjoy doing. So I wanna try to make a video like this every year to see how my training changes. Maybe even in the bad years where I don't train as much. So we'll find out if that's actually useful. But until then, stay healthy, keep watching. Thanks. Good day, mate.